Welcome back to Past Unboxed, where you don't just listen to history, you live it. Here, every episode gives you two things at once: a powerful story from the past and a simple, clear way to improve your English naturally. You can listen anywhere, while walking, relaxing, or even cooking dinner. You don't need to memorize grammar or study hard. Just enjoy the story, and the learning happens on its own. If you're enjoying this series, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, and leave a rating. We're also available on Spotify, Castbox, and other podcast platforms. And hey, got a story idea? Drop it in the comments. We might just turn it into the next episode. Now, let's travel back in time to one of the greatest mysteries in American history. A colony that vanished without a trace. A single word carved in wood. And questions that still haunt us today. The year is 1587. Across the Atlantic Ocean, on the coast of what we now call North Carolina, a small group of English settlers arrived on an island. Their goal? To build a new life in the New World. This island was called Roanoke. The leader of this group was John White, a mapmaker and artist sent by the English crown to establish a permanent colony. He brought with him over 100 people, including his daughter, her husband, and their newborn child, Virginia Dare, the first English child born in the Americas. But from the beginning, Roanoke was filled with problems. The settlers had arrived late in the season, supplies were running low, and tensions with local Native American tribes were growing. So John White made a difficult decision. He would return to England to get help and fresh supplies. He promised to come back quickly, but nothing about that trip went according to plan. England was on the edge of war with Spain. Every ship was needed for defense. For 3 long years, John White was unable to return. Finally, in 1590, he secured a ship and sailed back to Roanoke, desperate to see his family again. When he arrived, everything was gone. No people, no signs of struggle, no bodies, no smoke, no camps. The entire colony, over 100 men, women, and children, had vanished. The only clue, a single word carved into a tree, CROATOAN. John White searched nearby islands, including one called CROATOAN Island, where a friendly tribe had once lived, but he found nothing, no evidence, no explanation, just silence. To this day, no one knows what really happened to the lost colony of Roanoke. Some believe they moved in with local tribes and lived in peace. Others think they were attacked or taken by force. A few believe they tried to return to England by boat and were lost at sea. There are even darker theories: curses, secret missions, betrayal. But no theory has ever been proven. What makes this story powerful is not just the mystery, it's the silence. The idea that over 100 people could vanish, without a sound, and leave behind only one word. CROATOAN. Even today, it appears in pop culture, horror stories, and conspiracy theories. But behind all that was a real place, real families, real hope, and a mystery that still whispers through history. So the next time you hear a strange word carved into something, remember Roanoke. Because not every story has an ending. And that was today's episode of Past Unboxed. We hope you not only enjoyed the story, but also felt your English improve naturally as you listened. If you did, make sure to subscribe, share this with a friend, and leave a comment with your favorite part, or even your own story suggestion. And don't forget, you can also find this podcast on Spotify, Castbox, and more. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you in the next episode.